Yeah, folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Rimworld. We're on version 18 with a handful of mods, and we're in this lovely tropical swamp separated by this river here. Bedrooms on the left, just because I thought it would be pretty. Well, it's going to make things a little more complicated because we can't connect the power between the two, but that's all right. We'll make it happen. Speaking of power, we're trying to get some solar panels up and some batteries up because we don't have quite enough juice to run everything right now. Our freezer's still on. But the coolers over here, actually, they're intermittently on. So far, I see, but then the electric stove goes off. So only certain things are being powered at any given time. We got a couple of solar panels up here. It's going to fix most things. Got a research lab in place. We do have research turned on for smithing, which is going to be one of the things we need to work our way all the way down to gun turrets over here. It's a lot further away than before. But that's okay. We're only playing on rough so far, being able to defend ourselves fairly well, actually. Let's go ahead and get that out of the door ASAP, please, because you're letting out the cold air. And Utlander is starting to do some research now. We've got research on for a couple of different people. Utlander is going to cook, grow, and then research. Alberoni is going to haul clean, tailor research, so that might not happen very often. We'll probably have to redo some of these priorities. Alpha Beaver, revenge is happening. Oh, but you got shot, so it's okay. All right. This is funny. I think sometimes it's the killing blow that causes the revenge. So you'd think there'd be a little game logic in there for it, but it's possible it doesn't instantly kill the Alpha Beaver. It's possible what's going on is they get shot and they get revenge, but they're bleeding heavily and they happen to die a minute later or something like that. It wouldn't surprise me if that's the sort of thing that's causing the message to come up for something that otherwise looks pretty dead. First hay harvest is coming in. I'm looking forward to domesticating probably some alpacas, but we'll wait a little bit longer before we start doing that. Got our food storage over here, nicely frozen. That's good. Solar panel is on and starting to give us a little bit of juice. And yeah, our power will be distributed all over. And I don't think we're going to use wind turbines too much, just because it'll be hard to keep the tree areas clear. We're going to have to find a place that's totally buildable so we can floor everything, prevent the trees from growing back. But we've got a few different options. Oh, I didn't realize this had rotated in different ways, but that's fine. And we'll probably keep like one or two like wood generators going on all the time, because why not? Stonecutter's table, I'm going to say, I could put in some sort of order for this, just to ensure that we've got more of the same kind more frequently. Let's just start with any stone block, it's going to be fine. Do until X, where X is a fairly large number. And that's going to be okay. We'll set up some chairs and stuff. I don't have any crafting turned on. I did turn on tailoring for a couple of people. I didn't realize Moose's tailoring was so bad. He's got double passion for crafting, but what'll probably happen is we'll put him on actual crafting, get him to chop blocks for us, just like this. That'll build up his skill a little bit, and you know what? I don't think that's the worst thing we could possibly do with him. We might want to have him just drop the blocks in place, though, for this. That's going to be okay. And yeah, the tailoring kicking in soon would be nice. I think what we'll do is we will get some comfy chairs for people to sit on for these jobs, here and here and here. Is this the management desk? Yeah. So let's go and figure out what our manager is going to want to set up. We might want to auto hunt, but we'll see. For forestry, I think we're going to turn this on. We've got tons of trees right now, so it's not going to flag any. But we may as well set it up. This is for livestock. We can try to keep some targets. We'll hold off on that for now. We've got nothing to forage, so it's a moot point. Power management has not been researched. Interesting. I bet you we could turn things like our wood furnaces on and off if we've got more power. That's interesting. Now, for hunting... hold on. Is it this that allows auto-taming? It does. So, there we go. For alpacas, for example, we want to keep 5 each, male and female, adult and juvenile. That's going to be okay. We'll butcher automatically, auto-designate animals to be tamed anywhere. Boom. So now we'll try to automatically tame alpacas. Oh, we probably won't want to hunt them, for example. I like it. Now, they can be trained for obedience, which I think we're going to do, because I think we can use them as pack animals. And that sounds about right. An alpaca-driven colony, I like it. We do have animal handling turned on for Moose, which is a 6. Sace's got passion for it, but I don't think he could actually do it. I might, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn it on, just in case someone else needs to, like, doctor or feed or something the animals. It'll be something that can come up. So we need someone to actually start doing the actual management job, which will happen from time to time. Maybe I'll go and... Let me do it this way, or something like that. That means Jutlander won't actually have a research, really. He's going to be too busy. We really just need one person to research all the time. I think it's going to be Alberoni. So you know what? I'm going to drop all your priority on your haul and clean. So we'll get you to manage and flag stuff, which is like a 2-second job. Tailor if there's anything in the tailoring queue, which is what you're doing. Otherwise, research. I think that's going to be good. I mean, he's not a dedicated researcher, but having someone who's kind of a dedicated tailor is also going to be nice. So I did put a bunch of things in here, kind of one of everything, including medics bandage, the bandit scarf, head scarf with bandana. I don't know if those are useful for things or not, but it seemed like a cool thing to throw a few extra stuff like that in there. So why not? So yeah, we'll get a little bit of clothing going on, because we do have one person wearing some tattered apparel. Which part is it? It's your shoulder pads that are tattered, and we do have a shoulder pad making job in here. Looks like shoulder pads actually can't ever be flagged as dead man's, which is kind of nice. I didn't realize that. I'm just basing that on the fact that over here, my shoulder pad job doesn't let me ignore dead man stuff. So I think that might be the case. So eventually things, I think, will get replaced with clothing. I think they'll auto-upgrade stuff. I think only if it's in a stockpile. Well, that's waistcloth worn by a thing. Oh! Right, and now I can add a bill at, say, the bottom over here. When you're done tailoring everything else, you can salvage forever. So your first priority is... There we go. Butcher... any dead man's apparel. So this filter will not match non-dead man's. So any quality, anything, we were just gonna break it apart. I don't really care. Although, you know what? No, hold on. I'm gonna flip it around. First priority is gonna be wreck anything that's got, say, less than 60% hit points and a quality lower than this. There, and do forever. Then after that, I will salvage fabrics on any quality, it doesn't matter, but don't allow non-dead man's. So we will wreck any dead man's clothing, will get obliterated with this. And I'm doing this way because we'll prioritize wrecking the shitty dead man stuff. That way the best dead man stuff will stick around longer, maybe we'll get a chance to sell it. But if it comes to it, we will tear it all apart for material, and I'm okay with that. We don't grow cotton right now, but we are farming a lot of, or hunting a lot of stuff. Smoke leaf withdrawal again. We are growing some, though. And we did set up the spot over here. Let's go and... Oh, you can salvage fabrics from here, too. That's interesting. Smoke leaf joint. Do forever. Moose. You're going to come over here. You're going to prioritize crafting. Make some joints for our poor little friend over there. Poor little guy. Thank you. We could give you a little chair there, too, maybe. Probably not a terrible idea. Okay, and we got more room for more manufacturing stuff in here later on, too. Hold that away. I might want to put, clear all important thing for stone chunks. That's where I want it to be brought. Clear all important storage for stone blocks. There we go. So the blocks will just get hauled over there, and there's going to be some stone a little closer for the construction. That's going to be lovely. All right. So these bedrooms should be looking... Yeah, it's still awful. Well, it's awful and much worse. Why is it so much worse? Oh, because it's dirty. Yeah, fair enough. I could put Alberoni on cleaning above everything else. But I'm worried that'll keep you too busy. Maybe a Sace over here, who's a good negotiator and animal handler. You are also on the hunt, though. I might want to put your cleaning up above these. Warden, handle, negotiate, clean, then go out on a hunt. Do we still have someone who's really high priority grow? Yes, we do. We've got a couple. That's good. It's important that the plants keep being, like, planted. Got some taming jobs over here on the alpacas. Got our hay over here. Oh, hay does have to be refrigerated. Well, it takes forever to decay, though. So that's fine. I suppose we could have, like, the animal place be somewhat refrigerated, but I don't think that's going to be required. For now, we'll probably just let them roam free. I don't know. Something. Batteries are accruing a charge. Those panels are working. I think I'm going to wait for more of this to be carved out before we build the power. No, it's fine. So yeah, I'm going to want one wood-fired generator on this side. And we'll also get one solar panel on this side as well. There we go. Just plan that. Just want this so that we can get some lights in here, so that we can grow some plants. That's it. And I should probably floor these as well, because I think we've got time to do that now. Da, 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 da. There we go. That should improve the look of a few things. Well, we clearly don't need to plant any trees on this map, so we got that going for us. What are you doing? You're going to try to tame the alpacas with your animal skill of 3? Tamed, 11% chance. Actually, with a 3 is pretty... Apparently, it's really easy to tame alpacas. That's great. Now, we might need to grow some more crops here. I mean, the hay's quite good, but there's a chance that they start eating more of our food. Ace is smoking his pot leaf. Yeah, more farming would not surprise me. I got the strawberries, we got this. We still have a lot of hunting. Some monkeys might be eating some of the stuff. I don't know. We haven't had visitors in a while, but the last couple of visits didn't go great. That is true. Plant. Maybe I'll get one more bed in here, too. I'll tell you what, we're going to ask you to make sure it's at least normal quality. And yeah, we still don't have a hospital. I mean, people can use the regular beds for it, but there are advantages to the hospital. We can also invest in building a sterile floor. Not a silver floor. Sterile floor. Made that mistake before. Because sterile floors do need silver, but it's a little bit different. So yeah, you still need to be loaded, and it'll happen at some point. But yeah, I think it's probably also worth getting a solar generator somewhere. Oh, I can build it here. Let's make sure, just in case, it's a no roof. Okay, so it's not called no roof. There's not a no roof area anymore. But ignore doesn't sound right. Hold on. Oh, remove roof area. Yeah, I'm not sure about that labeling. But I guess it's fine. Get you hooked up. I'll still have you in there, because why not? And we'll tuck a battery back there as well. That's probably fine. I don't know. If we get the solar panel up, you know what? I'm going to just turn you off. You might still get filled with wood, I don't know. Some clothing. Oh, Heatwave. Kill people quickly. Now, luckily, these rooms are refrigerated. We've got the freezer here, although it might not be frozen very long. I might actually need or want to make sure that this gets cooled, because it is going to be hot a lot anyway. And with heat waves, it becomes a bit of a problem. We actually might want to make sure these bedrooms are air-conditioned, especially since we're going to have some power over here now. Now, we don't need a crazy amount. Let's do it this way. And build a vent. But yeah, we have to prioritize construction of the solar generator here. Who's one of our constructors? Moose. We're trying to tame an alpaca. 18% chance. Ain't bad, but yeah. I'm going to get you to prioritize working on this solar generator blueprint. What I'll do is I'll probably turn off the taming on the alpaca soon. Well, yeah, once we get like a breeding set. We've only got the one right now. We might go for a couple more, but then turn off the auto-taming rules. Maybe I should actually, you know what? I'm going to turn off the auto-taming rules now, in fact. There. Yeah, don't auto-designate them to be tamed. Do auto-train them and do butcher when we get too many, but that's going to be okay. So the one we've got is a what? Is a male alpaca. I mean, we might still train the first set. You're aged 11. Yeah, I'm going to cancel this one, so we'll get a second male. The female, and we might go hunting around to see if there's another female alpaca somewhere later on. There's another male there. Yeah, I'll just turn off the taming. And we can turn on the auto-designated hunting as well later on. What are you? Female. There you go. Age 2. Good. So we'll get a pair of pairs, basically. You're still working on this, which is good. You're hauling just the steel for various bits and bobs. That's going to be okay too. Major break risk. People are probably really hot. Proposal was rejected. Very hot. Hungry. Terrible environment. Food. We have food, which is good. Oh, man. Hauling components from over there. Oh, that's one of the spaceship parts, but... You got a haul turned up pretty high on moose, but... Still like having like a dedicated hauler. I don't know, man. I don't know. Because there's a lot of shit just lying around. Moose has gone berserk. Well, as long as everyone's asleep, so there's not going to be fighting there. Rare thrombos. I don't think we're in a shape to go after them. As long as you're just chilling here for now, we might be okay. Because everyone is set to aggro, so we'll have to be on our toes there, because there might be some fighting. Yeah, just got to keep a really sharp eye on moose to make sure nothing crazy happens. And yeah, you don't have power here yet. That is on, but we don't have the power cables running. That's the only thing. I think you can reach there, but actually I'm not sure all of a sudden, so I'll just run you around this way. Doesn't really hurt. Uses a little bit of extra metal, but not much. I think possibly... part of me wonders if I should just not have everyone on like super high priority haul right now. I've talked about it before. It is so convenient. There you go. Your raid just ended. Good. It is so convenient to have like everyone do a lot of hauling, like a lot of stuff that's sitting outside. Sometimes I think like the only thing that should be at a 1 is the hauling. I mean, barring this stuff here, right? Like, so everything that's a 1 over here, I might want to bring down. The wardening and the negotiation might be important because it keeps some of those things alive, right? But like literally bring everything else down here. So the first thing that happens is a bunch of hauling. And then it's once we're caught up on hauling, people will do other jobs. And I can still override things, you know, on a case-by-case basis. And I might want to do... Who's got the actual best construction? There, and does anyone have double passion? I don't think so. But so, like, BLC, maybe we'll keep you on the highest priority construct. Which will mean you keep developing more and more construction skill, which makes it easier to have one person who's the turbo constructor to make the absolute best furniture, for example. So that might not be bad, while everyone else just hauls and stops things from rotting everywhere. I think you can sort of walk across here to get that wood, but I'm not 100% sure. It's a little bizarre. It's worth noting the people who are hauling will also bring material to construction sites, which is kind of nice. Sorry we disrupted your sleep there. BLC is going to haul steel here for some construction, which is fair and fine. Can I... Floor. Wooden floor. There we go. Because, yeah, walking there is kind of poop. I might want to just, like, build a whole walking path in a couple of places here. No, I can't. Not there. But, you know, a little bit of something like this. Just to make it possible to walk a few places where there's not going to be any trees. Kind of sounds like a halfway decent idea, to be honest. Needs rescue. Oh, Utlander. Are you, like, way overheated? Heat stroke and stone. That's probably part of what's going on here. Alberoni? Okay, you're rescuing him. Good. I mean, they've got places you can go to, like, escape the heat, man. Okay, see, this freezer even is not a freezer anymore, but that's just temporary. And at least it's still refrigerated. 27, that's with the 2. But yeah, we've got places that aren't insanely hot. We'll have to make sure the hospital, actually, is a place that's not insanely hot. All these bedrooms are. You've got no power because you've got... Yeah, okay, hold on. First of all, we're going to designate power. Secondly, you are going to flick the switch. And you're already fueling it. Good. Because, yeah, we don't have a battery over here yet. Excellent. And BLC, you're going to work on that battery as quickly as possible. No longer incapable of walking, that's good. But, yeah, even in here, like, at night... Because it's 47 degrees outside. They are not joking about this heat wave. This is a serious, serious heat wave. This is all outdoors and open. Hey, Gilbert. Oh, you want to go upstairs. You know what, guys? I'm going to end this episode a little early. Gilbert wants me to let him out of the basement, so I will do that. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you guys next time.